Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, live at the castle. This time we have our Stone of Sealing in hand. So, the good ending is right around the corner. Call this a director's cut, if you will. Forget the thing that happened before this. It didn't happen, actually. This is the true timeline. So, the machine menaces are stalking us menacingly. Soul backs Terra up. Then, cops a field one last time.
When your mother came to me, I had already made up my mind to find you. You should have seen her face when I told her you were alive and living in Bashir.
Terra could not possibly hop over this waist-high fence. Impossible.
Her heart was not the only one that burst with happiness, Terra.
Oh, is that a love confession? Well, I guess he deserves a treat for that. The Stone of Sealing. You see, the...
What? A present?
Ipsum Terra guys, whatever their names were, they touched their little stone and their souls left their body and went into the books and flew off. So the Stone of Sealing, you figure, would be the opposite. It will keep a soul inside a body. So Soul's soul will stay inside Soul's body. Maybe he'll take a trip out to Soul when he's all done. So anyway, here we are with our runestone once again, clipped firmly onto the back of our shawl. And if you recall, there is one little fight here at the end. I don't believe any of these things will do it. I'm going to try to end this as quickly as I can with minimal damage and effort. I will summon Green Dragon. Activate Green Glory. Kapow. Uh-oh, I only hit one of them. Okay. Well, I was hoping that would end it. Green Dragon usually ends every fight it enters, but I perhaps picked the other option. Oh, things are just... Oh, no. It's just getting wrong. Things are just going wrong. Summon the boys. We gotta get out of here. Get in there. Go, boys. Boys are giving it, but they're getting it too. You gotta stop hitting me. Mandragora does not quite do the job. One down. Oh, here's a new boy. It's the Sasquatch. The guy who evolves from Boulder Hagen. I recently learned he evolves, so here he is. I want something that will actually kill this guy when I use it. Like, say, I don't know, Jade Giant. Hiya. There you go. All that juicy money is mine! Aw, 2 stars! Yes. Hey, look at that! A Chariobot. Now, this is a big pickup here. I didn't get it last time, but you see, Chariobot is basically Stone Golem's replacement going forward. It's a power-type transformation. And there you saw how annoying they were fighting them. You hold down the assign button to build up energy and then let go to zoom around. It moves strangely, but whatever it bumps into will suffer heavy damage. As an enemy, it just has hit and run. A mech creature created by Gandari, naturally, or artificially, it can only move when it has stored enough energy. Extremely dangerous when in motion. And then, of course, the Tri-Blaster, which is that little dweeb that just fires rockets occasionally. But not that great, and I will not be using it because it takes 22 gems for me to use right now. And, of course, we have to go into the lower tower again, so that the boys can tell me to go over to somewhere else so that we can progress the plot. Because there's a very particular card that we need to open this gate. Isn't that right? Oh, Kestrel Mountains. I see. How about you? And what about you? Oh, I see. Okay. And we'll take a quick trip over to the card shop. Because there were a couple things. I did have to redo that outer castle level once on this run, so it wasn't as painful. So Caterpoker ended up becoming a sandworm. Otherwise, I didn't really do too much. So this... there's a particular something, I'm sure. Yes, Stormhagen becomes a sleeping giant, so I can stop using him. Because Lord knows he's outdated. Undead Knight is now Demon Skeleton. Very good card, very good. Baby Dwagon. Let's get Amber Dragon, because Amber Dragon's pretty much the worst of these guys. And you always want to get the worst first, so you can get rid of it early. Elf can become Dark Elf, but as good as Dark Elf is, I don't want to get it right now. Especially not when my neutral level is so low. Ooh, is Banshee. And... let's see. Mandragora can become Mandra Dancer. A strange plant that can walk around. When it finds an enemy, it runs up behind it, unleashes a piercing scream, then dies. It packs a powerful punch that can penetrate any defense. The strange way it moves makes it appear to be dancing. It's basically Mandragora on legs, which means it's still not good. So we're going to save up. Going to save up all the way. Carbuncle can now become Trickster, for some reason. Trickster, a wood independent. An independent creature that emits a mysterious sound wave that will produce one of 6 conditions: curse, poison, paralysis, charm, death, or petrification. I guess death is a condition, in some sense. The Trickster is a magical creature that flips into a handstand pose before attacking. I mean, I guess it has a tell. It uses strange sound waves to cause paralysis and other damage conditions. But there is one more Carbuncle evolution, so I'm going to wait on that. I think that's everything on this go-through. Yeah. Yeah. So then, let's stop by Jarvie the Ferryman. So we got some fairies to offload while we're here. He did promise me a special treat if I gave him enough. Yes, here. Have fairies. Wonderful. Wow, is that? It's a Psycho Dice. Ha! Aha! Just what I've always wanted. Well, it's a 4-star neutral monster with a 6 cost. It's a summon. Lucky Restore and Lucky Damage. Summoned creature in the shape of a giant gambling die. Can either attack enemies or restore used cards. Either way, the higher the number on the die, the more effective it will be. Don't roll a 1! And as an enemy, it does not appear. Thanks. If you bring me your 70th fairy, I'll have a new card for you. Uh-huh. Oh yes, I meant to tell you. It says in the book that if you collect 100 fairies, they'll emerge to become one huge fairy. Apparently, only one man in our family has ever seen the jumbo fairy described here. I should very much like to become the second person in my family to successfully collect 100 fairies. Well, I'd like to see you do it. He's a fairy fanatic. He's got a picture. He's got plushes. He's got the rug. Well, maybe go out in the field. The one time you did, you got locked in a cave. So what? Do it again. I get locked in another cave. Please. All right. I need to edit my deck. Almost forgot. So, oh dear. There was one more thing I had to check, didn't I? Oh yeah, golden porcupine can evolve. Oh no. Oh, how tragic. I have to go all the way back. Because, it's not very important, but I want to do it before I forget all about it, and I will. I mean, I almost did just now. Golden porcupine. Turned into something worthless, I think. But I want to get it out of my deck anyway. It's basically outdated. Its damage is okay, but it can't take a hit. Where is he? There he is. Get out of here. Rebus? Of course. Rebus. The healing thing. Yeah. Alright, we're out. Okay. Back at it. Back at it. We're on the road again. Imagine you went through, like, pretty much 2 countries just to get to a shop, and then you go, oh, wait a minute. You went to 2 countries to get to, like, some mountain location, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I had to go over there. Oh, jeez. And then you, like, turn around, it takes you 3 days to go back, and... Wow, what a trip. Okay. So... Oh, Juggernaut's another kind of new addition, I guess. It's like Carbuncle, but a motorcycle. Okay, so... We want Ember Dragon. We do not want Hagen. We want... Demon Skeleton. We do not want Ghoul. And we do want Banshee. I think that's everything. Quick skim. Quick skim. And yes. Okay, finally on the road again. To the Crushing Mountains. This will lead us to our dear sister who retreated to, like, the royal palace or whatever. But then again, why do I want to see her? Why do I even want to see her? I don't care what she can offer me. I don't want to see her ever again. What she did to me. She took the runestone off my shawl. No one does that. But anyway. This is a grand chasm and a thing I can't get to because I can't fly. I still can't fly. They're taunting me now. And it's a Gorgon, a Gargoyle, and a Horus. So I summon the gang of ranged attackers. As everyone kind of misses and... whatever. Carbuncle is the only one who will never fail me. Go, Carbuncle, my greatest warrior. Yeah, that's right. So, Horus is kind of a problem. Being that he flies. And is causing some issues for my ground-based attacks. The Gorgon seems to have kindly left me alone. Good. I honestly don't know where it went. But I'll take it. Yes, this is a shortcut to the Grand Folk Cathedral. Too bad the bridge is down. I don't think a human would be able to get to the other side. Oh yeah, a human probably couldn't. They'd have to have some kind of flying ability. Well, some gargoyles. If all you have is some gargoyles, I'm not very afraid. Especially since the other guy seems to have also kind of ditched. Whatever, I'll deal with him later. And by later, I mean never. Leave me alone. Well, okay. Suddenly, I have to deal with things. I'll try to line this up. A nice jade giant whirling blade. There it is. A nice 2-for-1. You always love to see it. A gargoyle on the a Gorgon on the other side. Oh. I see.
Find you the 3 statues of bird creatures closely nearby.
Yeah?
To destroy the craven images, and the road shall be open to you. Let this aid you in your quest.
The Birdman card? Well, if he's going to give me that, then I'll do whatever you say. But first... Alright, so let's see. Death, right? So we want Birdman. I guess we can deal with that one magic word right now. Yeah. Now I just got to draw my Birdman. Huh? Ah! Where did these all come from? Ah! Well, I got my Birdman. I mean, I don't have to fight them. I know I don't have to fight them. Well, why wouldn't I? Horace, don't do it, I'm warning you! Yeah, Juggernaut has a harder time doing the whole carbuncle thing where he just kind of like repeatedly rams into someone. So, there is that, unfortunately. Go, pop gun! Bang. About pop gun. Go, my little boys. Blast them. Alright. And so, unfortunately, Pop Gun Charlie can fly, so he'll come over with me. As a majestic birdman. Right? Yeah. Alright, the Gorgon is going to be trouble. So let's get our little power boost. Nice work, boys. Now the issue here is Running Bird here is going to be a very tough customer to catch. He's very fast. And we got another Birdman. He's very fast. Whoa, Pop Gun. Now you see, I was supposed to destroy this thing on the throne, and my good friend Pop Gun Charlie did it for me. Lovely. Only you need like a weapon card or like carbuncle, something like that. But I have to conserve my Birdman energy. And here we have the Charadrius. Basically the blue Dark Raven. However, it is kind of a stupid card. It doesn't do anything. I think I have enough juice to get across here. Gorgons. Well, I seem to have entered the Gorgon Spin. Alright. Well, summon Elf. Summon my most powerful card, Tumble Chick. Magic gems, just what I needed. Let's help out Elf here, because Elf's only doing 2 damage a shot. Yeesh. Gorgons have high defense, even though they don't have a lot of health. And that's kind of the gimmick here, I guess. Let's say that. Unleash the thousands of weak attacks. Alright, we'll just break the throne. Sure. We'll go with the Wild Swat again. Snowball is just a straight line projectile. Wild Swat is the AoE spin in place. Oh, he actually killed the Running Bird. Wow. Alright, so there is one last location. I don't know if I'll have enough Birdman juice to get there. But I can certainly try. I think that's enough. Because it's that chasm we saw in the very beginning. Yes, yes, yes. And there's a nice red fairy in there as well. Flap, flap, flap. The entire world is opened up. Fairy, why are there no enemies?
The people who fled Lalanja took the high road. A couple soldiers tried this path, but then they went back when they found out the bridge was out.
Or maybe there was a giant dragon statue in the way. It's not really like a bridge is out, there's just a giant dragon statue in the way. Unless you're trying to tell me that that dragon statue is climbing. Like perhaps if Terra had any sort of ability to climb, she would have not a trouble. Have not a trouble. Oh. So strangely enough, no enemies in this cave. So, that's nice. I don't know what you're thinking. My Birdman is kind of low on lifespan. What happens if you were to, say, run out? All the enemies spawn after I laugh. Whatever. That's fine. So the Birdman, if you were to, say, run out of lifespan over a chasm, you would kind of, I think, if I recall, you get, like, warped back to the last location you were at, not the next closest location. So, yeah. No, this is fine. So there is a bit of a situation that is about to transpire. Sir, why is the battle music playing? Ah! Why, is that Black Dragon from Lost Kingdoms 1? It is.
Free of the shackles at last. The Black Dragon thanks you, traveler. Together with my lord and master, I serve the sacred cause of destruction.
Okay, well that's cool.
But before I take my revenge on the bird creatures that imprison me, I shall grant you complete and utter destruction.
Oh, how nice! It's like a blessing, you know, because his god is the god of destruction. Wait a minute. I don't want to be destroyed. Why is he over there now? Wasn't he right in front of me? Well, I guess he's giving me a bit of a head start. Black Dragon here. He's kind of a tough one. But he's no match for the cranial charge of an Amber Dragon, aka a dinosaur. What I meant to say, he's no match for the giant snowball of a Sasquatch. Yeah. So here's the thing, though. Killing him ends the mission. There's a lot to explore in this area, and I feel like doing that. So, I'm going to ignore him now. Now, if I even can. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm coming through. Ow. That was my back, you jerk. Transform. I'll see you later. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to attack that guy. We got an Acid Dragon. It's not a very good card. I believe it instant kills mech cards, and that's about it. That cave, nothing going on in that cave. Don't worry about that cave. That cave is useless, meaningless, and a waste of your Birdman lifespan. Don't ask me how I know. I mean it. Don't ask me. I sure hope nothing's on that edge, because I don't have the lifespan to get there. Now, if you're stranded and don't have any Birdman juice left, the only thing you can do, of course, is wait for somebody, one of these blue fairies, to pop up and give a card restore. Or otherwise have to use like an elephant or something. Okay. So that is the exit to the next area. Well, we're going to beat this guy up, which will serve the same purpose. Summon Demon Skeleton. Summon Pop Gun Charlie. This thing. You missed, Demon Skeleton. You missed. And we're going to Earth Stomp here. Hopefully it hits. He is flying. And flying away. Boys, I summoned you for a reason, boys. Boys? Boys. I didn't know Black Dragon had that kind of fin tail going on here. And down goes the Black Dragon! Nice work. Three stars. 3 stars. Now here it is. The random luck chance. One of these is what I want. The right side is the right choice. Yeah! Yeah! Black Dragon! Yeah! So if you don't get Black Dragon right now, you're going to have to wait until a very late game area. And then you're going to have a particular card that, let's just say, allows you to capture a monster. That is a thing that will happen. I don't have it right now. I don't even remember if I have access to it right now. But that is a thing. So, if you'll count those stars, it's a 7. That's a 7-star neutral monster. I believe 7 is the maximum. He's the ultimate in neutral technology. 16 cost. A whopping 180 health, 13 defense, and a 180 lifespan. 2 attacks that each do 50 base damage. The Black Dragon has both staying power and an extremely lethal attack. The downside is that any damage taken by the dragon will result in the summoner losing hit points. As an enemy, he has 60 more health, but half defense, basically. Its attacks do less damage. Long ago, the God of Destruction created the Black Dragon to be the ultimate weapon. Its attack is devastating, its vitality is without equal, and it is virtually immune to special damage attacks. So you can't poison it, etc., etc. But also a Gorgon, and also a Gargoyle. But the Black Dragon is the big treasure here. You don't get it now, you will have to wait. And there's the cathedral. And as always, it's time to go back, all the way back to where it all started. The card shop. There is, I believe, a card shop in the upcoming location. So you don't have to always travel all the way back here. I don't know if it's unlocked off right there at the start, or you have to run through a little more story, but there you have it. Elephant can finally turn into Elephant King. Big elephant. It's basically the elephant, but what if it was bigger? You know, double all of its stuff. A summons creature that boasts a devastating attack and the ability to restore cards. The Ancient Wisdom skill will restore a number of used cards proportional to your remaining magic stones. As an enemy, an Elephant King is a mutant elephant born of an ancient curse, strong enough to shatter the very ground itself. They are also completely impervious to all special condition attacks. Just like Black Dragon. Also has the same health of Black Dragon, but more defense. Huh. Who would win in a fight, a Black Dragon or a giant elephant? So anyway, let's summon that guy. Like, you summon an elephant, and then, like, Terra's taller than the elephant. But now this guy. This is a big guy. Now that's a big guy. Oh, 22. You there yet? No. You there yet? No. Almost there. Green Dragon has its first evolutions form, the Spartoi. It's an earth weapon, whopping 6 level. Only costs 4, does 28 damage, which isn't really that bad. A powerful weapon-type creature, its potent attack is almost no vulnerability. Its sole weakness is the narrow focus of its attack. I'm not sure what they mean by that. 28 is not that high. But sure. And it does not appear as an enemy. And for some reason, I do like its art. Something about it, I don't know. I just like it. All the dragons can turn into that at their base form. But here's the more important one. Our Hellhound can turn into a Cerberus with triple fireball technology. Good jumping ability. Its 3 heads carry a powerful flame weapon while its body is strong enough to endure difficult combat. A whopping 45 HP! Huh. A 3-headed dog with seriously bad temper. It will attack anyone or anything that approaches. It will not attack enemies that keep their distance, though. Yeah, I'm not really sure about tough body, but basically it is a better Hellhound. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. The only quibble with it is that the Cerberus, its jump is a little more funky than the Hellhound. Like, Hellhound does that, like, jump forward with the flip. The Cerberus just kind of jumps, just leaps, and its trajectory is a little off. But I'd be more willing to use the Cerberus than the Hellhound. I think that's everything here. So, yeah, I just needed 2 more baby dragons. I was thinking about making a copy, but I have enough. Oh, and the card shop, of course, has changed. So now we can get one of these things. Why not? A Rebus, of course, yes. It was already in the store, but now it's cheaper. Fire Gargoyle. Look at this guy. He's a happy little belly. Happy little belly. Summons creature with special damage weapon has a wide effective radius. It creates a shockwave that turns enemies to stone for a longer than normal length of time. What does that mean? I don't know. Because, what, a normal petrification technique could do 3 seconds, and this could do 5? You don't know. It doesn't tell you. Find out. And as an enemy, it's an animated statue brought to life with the power of fire. Wreathed in flames, this very rare monster sends fiery cyclones at its enemy. It is not that bad of a summon, but whatever. And the Ghost Armor. A whip-type creature that strikes forward with its spear. It's powerful enough to cut through any defense. The player may be vulnerable briefly during the attack. But it is a very good weapon type. The Cursed Armor of an Ill-fated General. Boasts impressive offense and defense. A powerful opponent. The Undead Knight turns into that, so I am going to just let that evolve. So I don't have to spend the money. Though it's not that much money. Oh, it's not that much money. What am I waiting for, huh? Alright. So, because Ghost Armor can evolve basically into a neutral version of itself. That's what its evolution is. So anyway, I'll just slap that in. I just want to... all other cards in your deck will gain XP. That's what I thought. So when the Banshee kills things, the rest of your deck gets XP. Yeah. I remember now. Birdman has to be in the deck. Birdman can evolve. Hellhound is out. Cerberus is in. Yeah. Kills two decks. Yeah. I was trying to remember. I just had to make sure. I had to make sure it doesn't do anything funky. I guess Undead Knight's out. And Ghost Armor goes in, but I don't know what I take out for it. Black Dragon's not going in until the very end. There's just no need to use him. Basically, what he was doing as an enemy is what he would do as your ally. Where? I already put Ghost Armor in. Woo! It's been a day. I think that's everything I need to care about. Alrighty. So, next time, the Grand Cathedral in Grenfell. Actually, I don't think Grenfell is the name of the place. I think it's just the cathedral is the Grenfell Cathedral. So anyway, until then, adieu.